Thank you for joining us for another exciting adventures with National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Franti. And this in the news. Have you had any news lately about the market sell-off, Gino?
Yeah, we talked about this at length, right? We had a 5-minute video. Sorry for the long slide, but we had to in order to go over the details of it. So we try to keep these at 2 or 3 minutes, but sometimes it takes a little more time so that you can be properly in the know.
Well, especially when there's an event that is historic. I mean, we're talking within minutes, we were down 1,000 points. Look at this beautiful chart here. This is a fun ride lately, and a lot of you have probably panicked or gotten nervous or heard about people panicking. Hopefully nobody jumping off the ledge.
Yep. In fact, we've known our financial planner now for, I'm going to say, at least 3 years, if not 4, and we had another market crash, and he happened to be on our radio show that day, and we were like, aren't you worried? And he says, no. He says, everybody's fine. He says some positions will win, some positions will lose, but overall, we're well protected.
Yeah, he actually even had a client so panicked he showed up and he says, I was a previous police officer and I can still carry weapons. So he was a little nervous, and our financial planner basically said, don't worry, I know the stock market has gone down quite a bit, but you're off only about a 1.5% because I have you protected. And the moral of the story is you need to really work with a professional. I know when the market's good, everybody thinks I'm going to become a financial planner, but these things happen. This is why you need to be protected and have a financial planner looking over your stuff.
Just so that these moments aren't scary, we say pass the ulcer. That's what we like to say.
Right. So one of the things in our last video, we said, hey, be careful. This may be just a market correction. We've been due for one. Usually there's one at least once a year that corrects about 10%, and then we have a rebound and we get into a more normal market. The market's been very heated, so we said, be careful. This might be a market correction.
Well, we skipped last year. We didn't have one last year, so this year's could be twice as big, twice as volatile. But the good news is, Don, we're back from the doldrums.
Look at that. So we do have a little rebound. You can see we're at 50% recovery level already. So what does that mean, Gino?
Well, what's fearful about this is that we also should not get overconfident about the recovery. We should take this moment to evaluate all of our positions, speak to our financial professional, and make sure that we're diversified so we don't get hurt if the market continues to slide another 5 or 10%.
What's nice at the bottom of the red was bad, with a tank, it created opportunities. If you had a financial professional going, hey, now's the time to buy.
I know. I got a phone call that day. We were able to take action. It's been good so far.
So what does that mean for interest rates? Well, we've gotten a lot of support. Well, when the stock market crashes, people will take their money out and put it into fixed income, such as mortgage-backed securities. So interest rates improved. But there's levels, and we said, be careful. I think we're hitting a mark, and we locked all our clients in because we're professionals regarding interest rates. And we follow MBS Highway, like Barry Habib, and all these great places, Rate Watch with Mortgage Coach. They give us these signs, and we knew to lock in time. So we're sitting on pretty strong support level.
Yeah, so we locked on the last height of the green bubble, which was the day of the stock market crash. And you may see a huge red candle the next day. Well, that day has too much risk. If you waited till that day to lock, not only would you have taken a tremendous amount of risk with your client's money, but at the same time, you'd also be taking a look at the opportunity that sometimes, even though the bond market does something, it doesn't make it onto our rate sheets. Capital markets people have seen these things before, and they like to see a couple days of stability before we get the pricing on our rate sheet.
So hopefully you're learning a lot by listening to the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Franti, where you get your daily dose of real estate market updates. Share with your friends, and get this on your phone by texting NREC. Text NREC to the number 58885, and you'll get this great information. Share with your friends. Join us and check us out at NRE Cafe. That's it. NREcafe.com. All right. We'll see you again tomorrow. See what's brewing.